This is great. This is the best day of my life. What's going on, guys? Ryan Meeks. We are at one of my favorite communities. In case you can't tell what this is Eastmark, which is located in East Mesa. And this is such an unbelievable community, guys. I mean, it's basically become what I like to call a city within the city. So Eastmark within Mesa. Now we are in East Mesa, keep in mind, and this place is just growing and growing, and this used to actually be considered sort of the boonies. So if you lived out here back in 2013 when they were first building, it was a long ways away. But now we actually have some new build communities that are a little bit further east, a little bit further south, so this is no longer in the boonies. So with this community, Eastmark and East Mesa, what's growing and growing and growing out here is the tech industry. So on my way here, there's a company called Electromechanics, and they have these little cars that are called the Solos, which are actually unfortunately being recalled. But I mean, we have an EV, electric vehicle maker, right here in the heart of Mesa, in East Mesa. We have other things like Apple, we have Facebook that bought a bunch of property. They're going to be building some data centers. So you have a lot of tech on this Elliott corridor just to the north that's really going to be bringing in people, it's going to be bringing in jobs, and it's going to create the need for houses, people. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to explore some other communities here in East Mesa, because if you don't quite like the price point of where Eastmark is, which is right now between about $400,000 up to over 1.2, you can save a couple $100,000 if you check out these communities, guys. So let's go take a tour and check these out. The sexiest legs in the industry, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we are here now at La Mira, which is about a block and a half away from the Encore series at Eastmark. And this home is going to be a little less than 13,000 homes like Eastmark. So this is a product by Taylor Morrison, and it's going to have about 344 homes when it's complete. So it's definitely a little smaller than Eastmark. What I love about this community is that it's going to have a quaint feeling to it. You do have a little bit of a larger lot size than a lot of the homes that you see in Eastmark, because what you're seeing with a lot of these builders is that the costs are getting so expensive that they're kind of starting to cramp these homes together. So if you get yourself a good two-story home here at the Taylor Morrison community of La Mira, you'll get a pretty sizable backyard where you can fit a pool and some other entertaining options that we love here in Arizona. So with this builder, there are two different collections. We have the Discovery Collection and the Expedition Collection. Now, between those, you can get prices starting in the low 400s all the way into the low 800s. And if you're really looking for size, if size matters to you, you can get a home that has 7 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, and a 4.5 car garage here. There are really some options from small to large here at La Mira. Can't go wrong. And one thing to keep in mind, you do have some really cool amenities here. This is one of the few communities that does have a resort style pool, which is right behind me. Of course, you have a playground structure and you have a fire pit along with a large green grass open field. I mean, what more can you ask for here in Arizona? It's always nice to see amenities like these in a community. So hey, if you guys find that you're getting value from this, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I got a ton of video walkthroughs of all these models, as well as some neighborhood walkthroughs too. Escape to Arizona, Ryan Meeks. And if you're looking to buy a home here, feel free to reach out, call, text, or email. I'm happy to help you. So right now we're at Tapestry at Destination, and just keep in mind, you're going to hear a lot of destinations, you're going to hear gateways in some of these, because this is near the Mesa Gateway Airport. So it's a destination and it's the name of the airport. So just something to keep in mind as we go through these communities. So Tapestry at Destination here, this is going to be about 145 homes here. And if you've seen my bridal ranch video, it kind of feels almost like a mini bridal ranch. So with Toll Brothers, one of the more luxury builders, definitely on the top end of the production builders, but not quite a custom builder. So you're gonna see prices range from the low 500s all the way up to around $650 to start for a base price. You're gonna see 2,000 square feet all the way up over 3,000 square feet. Now we're here at the amenity park, which is the main park here at Tapestry. They have things like bocce ball courts, they have gas grills, they have a basketball court, they have a nice playground, big green space here, and they also have this outdoor loungy furniture. And you know when you see this in any neighborhood that it's gonna be a classy, sort of top of the line neighborhood for sure. And one thing I just want to say about this park, after walking through it and having Antonio here do some of the videography through it, it's going to be one of those parks where like the parents can actually kind of sit, relax, and mingle with other families while their kids are doing stuff at this park. There's no busy streets around, it's safe, and there's just a lot to do. So I love the way they set this up. I think they did a great job with it. Now we are at an Ashton Woods product, which is going to bring us about as far east as you're going to get with these new builds here in East Mesa. Now there are 3 different series here with 17 different floor plans. So if you guys cannot find a home here, between the 17 floor plans that they have, ranging from $430 to $775 base price, then I don't think we can help you. Now, as far as amenities go, you're not going to find it to be as amenity rich as some of the other communities that we looked at. You can see behind me, this is sort of an amphitheater here, maybe for some future shows by the HOA. Oh man, it's going to be the Beatles reincarnated. And there's also a park just behind me. However, it's not a super small community, but also not a very large community, with about 400 home sites here at Destination at Gateway. And this is the largest series, by the way, the Expedition series. So a little bit confusing because La Mira also has an Expedition series, I believe, but you're over 4,000 square feet here, and then the least amount of square feet you're gonna see here at Destination at Gateway is gonna be around 1,500. So just so you guys know. So you guys have seen some unique neighborhoods here in East Mesa. One thing I do want to tell you and have you keep in mind is there's some great school districts here. East Mesa is part of the Queen Creek Unified School District. So you have Eastmark High School, Gateway Polytechnic School, you have Sequoia Pathfinder Academy, which is a great charter school basis. So you have tons of options here for schooling, which I know is going to be important to you. And East Mesa, if that's not quite your jig, then we're going to have a video coming up next week on Queen Creek and all the new builds that are expanding to the east. So make sure you subscribe and hit me up if I can help you guys find your next home in Arizona.